You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
Welcome, everybody, to the CleanRacing.net season finale here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. I am Mike Damoni up in the booth tonight. I look forward to a lot of clean racing and more of what we've seen from these guys. Right now, Joey Stiers is leading in points. Right now he has a 25-point lead on paper. But as long as he doesn't cause any incidents or anything, he'll be up to a 35-point lead. Got Nathan Brown up. All right, let's see if I got that any better. Sorry about the issues, guys. Like, we're on lap 3 right now. Rhett Tucker out in front ran a 33.92. Evan Kinney behind him, Josh Lilly, Kevin Becker, Jason Higginbottom in the top 5. Nathan Brown. All right, hang on one second. All right, guys, let's see if we got this figured out. All right, we'll see if we got this figured out. Let it run for a little bit. We got Rhett Tucker and Josh Lilly out front. Evan Kinney in third. Josh Hittingbottom in fourth. Kevin Becker, Brian Sullivan, Nathan Brown, Christopher Beasley, Justin Carey, Jeremy Morrison. Rounds out the top 10. Nathan Rowe, Greg Barnett, Austin Carey, Kyle McCrate, Dustin Hill, or Harnell, John Anthony, Chris Smith, Mike McCrate, Frederick Garcia, Dave Shatford. Joey Stiers is a couple laps down, it looks like. Josh Lilly was able to make that pass for the lead. "25 laps in, halfway through the stage. There is a stage break at lap 50. And we'll go through a little bit of history with cleanracing.net. They've raced here 3 times before. Tyler Posley won the first race here with only had. All right, let's see if I get this all fixed up here. They're now at their stage break. Like everybody's going to come into pit, and we will see what some of the strategies are. We've got Josh Lilly, out front, Kevin Becker in second. All right, everybody, sorry for those technical difficulties. We have, I believe, got it under control and are ready to get these last, let's say, 40 laps in. Right now we have Josh Lilly on the lead. Evan Kinney in second. Kevin Becker in third. Nathan Brown is in fourth, and Jason Higginbottom rounding out your top five. The surprise of the race, though, is our championship points leader, Joey Stiers. Looks like he got in a little bit of trouble early. But it doesn't look like it's going to affect his championship hopes at the moment, as he had a 25-point lead on paper, working his way through this race. As long as he didn't cause any incidents, he also gets a 10 bonus points, so he is up 35 points on the man currently leading the race, Josh Lilly. So if we go through the standings, Joey Stiers is in first place. Josh Lilly is in second with 344 points. Evan Kinney is 340 points. So those two will be battling it out to see who finishes second and third. And looks like the best lap Josh Lilly's run is a 33.58, same with Evan Kinney. So these two have definitely been the stronger two trucks in the race. Looks like we did have a couple early accidents that took a couple drivers out. All right. Joey Stiers has won 19 races in his cleanracing.net run. Talked to him earlier today, and he said that he's going to have to step away and kind of live his life a little bit this summer. So in the next season that begins in 2 weeks, he will only be running a part of a schedule. So we'll see how that affects the league as well, because Joey Stiers and Josh Lilly have been running most of this series. It looks like they've had between the two of them, they've had 30 poles in this series, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. And as I was talking about earlier, the cleanracing.net series has ran here 3 times previous. Once in season 3, once in season 6. Both of those ran for 130 and 140 laps with only 1 caution. These guys like to keep it clean, but last year, in season 9, they raced here and there was 3 cautions. So, and the winner of that race, Mike Van Houten, is not able to compete today, as he had a little trouble in COTA. Let's take a look, see if we can find some post action here on the track. We have Nathan Brown closing in on Kevin Becker, as we see Evan Kinney hop to the pits. Looks like he's going to try and short pit it and see if he can make these last 30 laps golden. But that gave Josh Lilly almost 3-second lead over Kevin Becker. Nathan Brown is about a second behind him. Jason Higginbottom is 3.5 behind Nathan Brown. Justin Carey a couple seconds behind him. Austin Carey about a second behind him. Christopher Beasley also about a second. And then we have Nathan Rogue. He's coming into pits as well. Looks like everybody's hitting the pits. Josh Lilly is in as well, which gave the lead over to Kevin Becker. Kevin Becker, Nathan Brown, and Justin Carey all have not pitted yet on this set. And it looks like Nathan Brown is going to be headed to the pits this time by. We'll jump back here with Greg Burnett. He's up 17 positions, rocking that POW MIA paint. So we have Kevin Becker hitting pit lane. See if Justin Carey makes it that way as well. Yep, Kevin Becker, Greg Burnett, Justin Harnell, Nathan Brown are all in the pits. Looks like Nathan Brown might have been caught speeding. He's in there for a long time. Jump up here and look at Jeremy Morrison make his way around the track as well. Chris Smith is also out there, haven't pitted yet. But right now it looks like Evan Kinney, short pitting Josh Lilly by 1 lap, is able to leapfrog him and get a lead. We'll see if he can maintain this lead going through these last few laps. As Christopher Beasley comes in here. So we've got 3 trucks who have yet to pit. Justin Carey, Jeremy Morrison, and Chris Smith. The first truck that had pitted on lap 86 is Evan Kinney. Josh Lilly stayed out 1 lap more, but he just ran a 33.50, his fastest lap of the race. Kevin Becker waited a couple more laps and came in on lap 89 and just ran his fastest lap with a 33.60. We'll see if Josh Lilly is going to be pushing this pretty hard to try and pass Evan Kinney to get every point he can to try and make this a close race for the championship. Josh Lilly was able to win last week at COTA. Everybody kind of expected him to, but he went off and ran away and hid at COTA, making the point standings a little closer. He has 2 wins on the season and 1 pole. Joey Stiers was able to win 3 races this year. Evan Kinney has been running very consistently. As you see, Evan Kinney almost get into the back of the 94 truck there of Frederick Garcia. So they're going to have to deal with a little bit of lap traffic as they're coming through these corners. But as I was saying, Evan Kinney hasn't won or been on the pole, but he has ran very consistently, racking up 340 points. He's been very consistent in the stage breaks as well, getting 27 points from there.
But if you are tuned in on YouTube, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe and hit that notification so you know anytime we go live. Like I said earlier, sorry about the technical difficulties we have, but we're back racing and looking to an exciting finish to this race. Looks like Justin Carey is still the only truck out with 24 laps to go. We'll see if he is able to wrap this thing up or if he's going to stay out a little too long. Right now he has a 12-second lead, but Evan Kinney is closing in with every lap. But right behind Evan Kinney is Josh Lilly. Take a ride here on the nose of Josh Lilly and see that gap and see how he's able to kind of close in a little bit. He has run just a little bit faster the last lap, but Evan Kinney comes back and runs just as fast the next one. So it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out with these two drivers. Come back out here and see if we can see if Greg Barnett there. Nathan Rowe in front of him. Next truck in front of Nathan is 6 seconds in front with Austin Carey. Jump up and see where Austin Carey is, and you can see Austin Carey coming into turn 1 just as Nathan Rogue is leaving turn 4. Looks like we've got pretty spread out as you see Justin Carey coming into the pits right now. We'll see if he's able to get service and get out before Evan Kinney comes around. But Josh Lilly is jumping to the inside, going to make that pass on Evan Kinney for the lead. See if Evan Kinney's going to let him go or battle back. Looks like he's got a little bit loose there, might be able to save it there, but looks like the 75 truck of Jeremy Morrison is going to get a run and might be able to pass both of these guys and try and get a lap back. Josh Lilly on his outside, as you see right there. How close that truck was coming out there from the pit lane there. You see Jeremy Morrison able to get his lap back and get in front of Josh Lilly there. Evan Kinney's right behind him. And right behind them is a 21 truck of Justin Carey. Looks like he wasn't able to get out in front of him, but he's on fresher tires and is right behind Evan Kinney looking to make that pass right now. Dumps to the inside, going to make that pass, going to stay to the inside and probably complete the pass on Josh Lilly before they get out of the corner, and he does. He'll jump up in front of Josh Lilly there. So you have Justin Carey pitted on lap 99 and Jeremy Morrison pitted on lap 93, just in front of these guys. So it looks like they're going to be racing to try and get back to the back end of this lead line here. But John Lilly just ran a 34.61 and Justin Carey ran a 33.62. So he is definitely making time as he looks to the inside on Jeremy Morrison, but not going to get there as he closes up right to his bumper. Looks like he was able to take a little bit of air off, and it'll be a drag race down the backstretch here. Jeremy Morrison on the inside, Justin Carey on the inside, Jeremy Morrison on the outside. And Justin Carey is able to make that pass. So he is up into 9th position. One of the biggest movers is the truck just in front of them, Dustin Harnell. He's up 15 positions from where he started, sitting right now in P8. Another one up 15 positions is the 38 of Greg Barnett. Trying to run down the 91 of Nathan Rogue here. But everybody is chasing that 48 truck of Josh Lilly. It's like Evan Kinney is losing a little bit of time going through those corners. See if this race can stay green all the way to the end. "15 laps to go." You saw Josh Lilly there get a little bit loose. Evan Kinney behind them, and they are, like I said, they're racing for the position, not only for winning the race, but also for who locks up second and third in the overall point standings. Kevin Becker just behind them, but he's about 5 seconds behind them. But he doesn't have too much to worry about as Austin Carey's 10 seconds behind him. We will see if Kevin Becker is going to be able to close any gap on Josh Lilly and Evan Kinney. Looks like Josh Lilly is about 0.3 of a second faster than Evan Kinney right at the moment. So we'll see if they have anything left. Finds a good battle on the track here. Looks like Nathan Rogue and Greg Barnett are about 0.6 of a second apart. Jeremy Morrison is closing in on Dustin Harnell here. But ever since pitting, it looks like Justin Carey made the right call for him, as those fresher tires are making this race for him. He's up 4 positions from where he started, currently sitting in P7, and it looks like he's closing in on Greg Barnett with every lap, running almost a second faster than Greg did last lap. And he is running almost 0.5 of a second faster than the leaders. We'll jump back up here and take a look at Evan Kinney. And it looks like Josh Lilly is starting to pull away with every lap. He's 0.75 of a second in front of Evan Kinney. And Kevin Becker's 4.5 behind him. Then we have Austin Carey, Nathan Rogue, Greg Barnett, and then we'll jump back here and see Justin Carey making a move past the lap truck there. Daniel Sykes and Jeremy Morrison battling it out here for, it's like 8th position, and Jeremy Morrison's going to take that away. There is 9 laps to go. So we will see. Oh, looks like it's Dustin Harnell, Kyle McCrate, Chris Smith, and Nathan Brown Like he's might be having a little hard time here at Homestead. John Anthony getting passed there by the leader, Josh Lilly. Frederick Garcia. And like I said, the surprise here is Joey Stiers. Looks like he got caught up in a early race accident that we missed. But it looks like he is probably going to win his 4th championship and head off into the sunset and become a part-time driver here. But we will definitely be talking to him after this race. And then we have Mike McCrate. We have a few trucks here. Only one, it looks like, still trying to finish this out. He's almost 5 laps down, but he is trying to finish this race. So we're back up front here. Josh Lilly, Evan Kinney, trying to make some short work of these lap trucks at the moment. Josh Lilly just cruising at the moment. Going to dive to the inside and make this pass on Dustin Harnell. And we'll see if Evan Kinney's able to close in on him, because Josh Lilly has increased that gap to almost a second. Looks like everybody's relatively spread out here, so we'll ride along with Josh here. As you can hear him get off that throttle, kind of coast through the corners. And then get back on it as soon as it straightens out. Just 4 laps to go. And almost a second lead. Looks like he is going to, as long as all he has to do is hit his marks, and he will be the winner of this race. We will see as you see Evan Kinney get around that lap truck there, so he is going to have to put some rocket fuel in there to make up the second difference within 3 laps. But he does have that new gen Logistics LLC paint job going on there. And long ways back here to Kevin Becker. So it looks like these two will be battling it out with 2 laps to go. We have got Josh Lilly and Evan Kinney leading this race. Kevin Becker, Austin Carey, and Nathan Rogue back here. And it looks like Justin Carey was able to close in and pass Greg Barnett. And he is about a second and 3/4 or so behind Nathan Rogue, so I don't know that he'll be able to get it on this last lap. Josh Lilly is going to win the season finale of the CleanRacing.net Truck Series. Josh Lilly shaking her loose as he crosses the finish line. Evan Kinney in second. Kevin Becker in third. Austin Carey in fourth. Nathan Rogue in fifth. Justin Carey was able to make that late pit work. Comes home in sixth. Greg Barnett is going to come home in seventh. Jeremy Morrison and Daniel Sykes. as we wait for these guys to get out of their cars, we will see if we can get a interview with at least probably the top two and our series champion, it looks like. These guys just burning it down here. Father and son there just burning it down. We got the champion and we got the race winner. Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and bring Evan Kinney up in here and we can talk to him about his second place finish. Hey, Evan, Mike up in the booth. You got me?
I got you, Mike.
Well, that was a good run. Wasn't able to catch the beginning of it because we had a little technical problem here, but it was a good run. Looks like you and Josh were racing for the win and also racing for second and third in the overall season points. What do you think you could have done maybe a little different to pull out the win there?
I don't know that I could have really done anything. Josh is just too good, and he's a teammate of mine, and he actually really helped me in practice yesterday because I was way off the pace. So just the fact that I got second, I'm pretty happy with that, and congrats to Josh for three in a row. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely shown that he can definitely wheel that truck. Anyway, it looks like you are probably going to wind up finishing third overall in the points, so congratulations on that as well.
Yeah, thank you. I'll take it for having missed a race. I feel like if I had not, I would have been right there with Joey battling for the championship. So I'm pretty happy with that. And just thanks to my sponsor, New Gen, and then my teammates, Nate, Josh, and Kevin.
All right, thanks, Evan. I'll let you go celebrate, and I will talk to the race winner here.
Thanks, guys.
Josh, what a race you put on here today.
I did it! Oh, I'm excited about this one. 3 in a row is something that I've never done in this league, so I'm excited to have a lot of momentum heading into next season. Hopefully, I don't get suspended for a race, and I can battle Joey and Evan for the championship next season.
Well, I don't know that you'll have too much to worry about from Joey because he said he's this is it, and he's going to go part-time, so you might be battling Evan for the championship.
That is new information to me. Now I'm even more confident for next season.
But yeah, it looked like you had the right pit strategy and was able to pit like one lap later than Evan and make that work. Yeah, you drove a heck of a race last week and this week as well. Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank my Browning Racing teammates, Kevin, Nate, and Evan, for helping me prepare for this race, and it certainly helped out. I want to thank Fred for putting on this league, and you guys for broadcasting. Can't wait to see the broadcast later.
All right, well, thanks, Josh. I will let you go celebrate this win, and I will get to Joey, the championship winner, I do believe, because even though he didn't run the way he wanted to, he still was able to win the championship.
Yeah, definitely. We didn't plan the race going like that for sure. We must have had some internet troubles. I got a cutting the course penalty. I think it was like on lap 18 or something. It was really early. So that definitely set us back the entire race.
Well, apparently I'm glad I wasn't the only one having internet issues because the broadcast missed like the first half of the race because it just kept cutting out. I'm like, this is ridiculous. But
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys blinking out there, and then somebody behind me said, "Yeah, you were gone a whole lap." So of course it didn't count my lap, or it did, or I don't know. It just said I was cutting a course, so I had to pit, and then it held me for a minute while I was in the pits, and by that time I'm going 2 laps down, and that's pretty much my race right off the bat. So I really didn't get to debut our speed. I thought we would have really had a good running truck today, at least contend for top 3. I don't know. Josh is flat flying today, so I definitely felt like we had a top 3, top 5 car, but definitely unseen circumstances. So we'll go get them next time for sure.
Yeah, so apparently I broke the news to Josh that you were going to be a little bit part-time, so.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. I got a lot going on this summer, and I've been running this league for, what are we, 10 seasons in right now? So
yeah, 10 seasons, so.
It seems like nonstop for however many races that is, and I just kind of need a break this summer. So I'm going to kind of go on and do my own thing, and I'll race from time to time, but as far as full-time goes, the next couple seasons, I don't think I'll be available for that. So maybe in the near future, but you never know. I might come out of retirement. I've done it 6 or 7 times, it seems like, already. So
yeah, I don't know. I was I was looking through the stats that you guys put up, and you definitely have been here for a while, because laps completed is 11,590.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it each and every time we get on the track. And those don't count for qualifying, practice. I mean, you spend hours and hours on this sim trying to get better and better, and it's a big commitment to be in a league like this. And there's just so much good competition in this league. Fred did an awesome job promoting this league, getting you guys to broadcast it and everything, and it's blown up to where it's just really fun to drive. And I hate to step away for any time period, but I definitely have to do it for my mental health for sure.
Well, again, congratulations on your championship, and I mean, 4 times is quite an accomplishment. So,
yes, sir, Mike. I sure appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, while we were talking with Joey, it looks like we got our third place finisher, Kevin Becker, was able to jump in here. Hey, Kevin, first time talking to you. You had a heck of a run today.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Nice talking to you guys. My first time on the track this week, so it felt good to come home third.
Yeah, I figure I give you a talk, because it's hard to race these guys and finish up there. So
yeah, I tell you, this group of guys are really tough to race against. Joey, Josh, Evan, Nate, they're tough. So to come home where I finished at feels like I won the race.
Yeah, you definitely were out there doing a lot of good racing. So anybody want to thank on that truck?
Yeah, I like to thank the. Sorry that didn't come out right, but I want to thank the Brownie Racing team. I love racing with those guys. It's great to be part of a great team. I want to thank Fred for allowing me to join in this clean racing series. Best racing that's out there, I think. It's the cleanest racing that you could come to do, and definitely want to thank my wife for allowing me to have this time to do this.
Definitely. Well, I will let you go, and you can go celebrate your third place finish.
Thanks. You guys have a great night and great job out there.
Thanks. All right. Well, we got to talk to everybody. Go ahead and go through the results real quick. Josh Lilly bringing home the win. Evan Kinney in second. Kevin Becker in third. All 3 of those guys were Brownie Racing teammates, so they definitely found something on that track and were able to make it work. We had Austin Carey in fourth. Nathan Rogue in fifth. Justin Carey in sixth. Greg Barnett, Jeremy Morrison, Daniel Sykes, Dustin Harrell, Kyle McCrate, Chris Smith, Nathan Brown, John Anthony, Joey Stiers, Frederick Garcia, Mike McCrate, and Dave Shatford. Well, for everybody here at SRM, thanks for hanging with us for a little bit of technical difficulties we had, and able to give you a good show at the end. Again, congratulations to Josh Lilly and to Joey Stiers on winning the championship and winning the race. And we will maybe see you guys next week. Looks like these guys are planning on putting on a fun race. And then their season starts the 18th. And it'll be broadcasted again right here on the ESBN YouTube page. Once again, this is Mike Demoni. Have a good night.